Hey, what's up, guys? I'm back with another video. I made one earlier about my skincare routine, well, my morning routine, I should say. So if you want to check that out, you can just go back to the last video. But today, I'm going to be sharing with you all my action plan or my expectations for the next upcoming decade. I made one before, but I decided to revise it again. And so I'm going to share a couple things that I'll be improving on in different aspects of my life over the next decade. And this will include things that I want to accomplish personally, socially, academically, and financially. And so I actually wrote a lot. I wrote a lot here, as you can see. But I'm just gonna, choose a couple from each, aspect that I want to really improve on. So the first one, we're gonna focus on the personal aspect. And so the first one I kind of wanna focus on, I keep saying focus, is trusting the process and not, rushing through life, because we live in an instant gratification society where we want things now, and if we don't have it now, we'll lose our minds. But, I'm here to tell you that, we gotta be patient. We gotta sometimes take a moment and appreciate what we already have, so the next time we get the thing that we want or desire, we'll be able to appreciate it more and cherish it more. And so it's one thing I'm working on, because I say this because I know comparison is a really huge problem for me. And sometimes I look at other people's lives, whether it's my peers or someone I saw on TV or even on the internet, I look at their lives and I just think, oh, it's perfect. But, that's not always the case, because I don't realize, or we don't realize, that they had to go through a lot just to get to where they are. And so if they had to go through a long process, then so will I. So I'm just gonna learn how to just trust God and, trust the process, because, everything takes time and everybody moves at their own pace. The next thing I want to work on is my social life. And that's something I've been thinking about for a while. You guys may not know, but I am an introvert. I like to keep to myself. But here's the thing. I know how to talk to people. But if I do, it's kind of in a socially awkward way. And I recently did a little diagnostic, and I think I might have some form of social anxiety. But it's not like severe. It's like a little level of social anxiety. Low level, of social anxiety. Not much, but that's something I've been improving on and working, between my adolescent years and even college and even as a kid, being socially awkward. It's okay. But it's one thing, I kind of want to work on. And within this aspect, I want to work on expanding my network, because I'm in college now. I'm a science major with a psych minor. And, with my major and, with jobs in general, after college, I'm going to be wanting to look for a job. And in order for me to have a job, I'm going to have to learn how to communicate with people and reach out to people and make those connections to make that happen. Because you can't just sit on your butt and expect someone to hand something to you on a silver platter. That's not how it works. You have to go out there and actually put yourself out there, initiate conversations, talk to people. And that's something that, my family's been advising me about, and it's something, that I've really been starting to realize, that the importance of communication and networking. Yeah. And, once I, get comfortable with networking with different people, then I'll be able to be more sociable. The next thing, or next aspect I want to improve upon, is achieving academically. And one of my biggest goals, at least this semester, hopefully, is to get on the dean's list. And in order for me to do that, I have to maintain my good grades, because I did really well last semester since I switched my major to bio, because my previous major was nursing. But I didn't meet the requirements for that, so I had to go to bio. But, you know, I still want to make the dean's list because that's a huge accomplishment, you know, within one's college academic career. And, you know, if I could achieve this goal and try to maintain it for these last couple of years of school, then I'll be set. So if I'm able to reach the dean's list, I would be over the moon. So that's something that I'm working towards. And then finally, we have the financial aspect. And the biggest thing I want to work on financially is creating a solid and, you know, stable budget plan. Because I've tried, you know, attempted to make one in the past, but I never really followed through. And so I'm hoping this next decade, really, because, you know, I'll be in my 30s. And in 10 years, and just thinking about it now, it's kind of like crazy that in 10 years we're going to be having kids and doing mortgages and stuff and car notes and stuff. But yeah, at least for my generation. But I want to work on having a budget plan because I want to be able to learn how to track my spending habits and manage them. Because I'm a big spendy person. I don't know how to say it. I'm a very I don't know if thrifty is the word, but I like to spend my money. I'm a big spender, I should say. Like, even if I don't have it, I'll still spend it for the sake of having it. I like to get nice things, but, you know, I'm going to have to cut back on that because I don't always have it and I can't afford it. So working on having a set budget plan on what I spend for each month is going to really help me. And it will show me how to not only be financially, you know, responsible, but also financially independent, you know. Because another thing, in that financial area that I want to start is a small business, hopefully. And that takes time. I got to figure out what I want to do. And I'm thinking it might be something along the lines of skincare, like maybe a face wash or a face mask or something. Something that I already regularly use. So that's a possibility. But yeah, those are some of the goals that I kind of, you know, expectations that I have for myself during 2020 and beyond. Oh wait, hold that thought. I'm not done. Yeah, for the next upcoming decade, I kind of want to continue to keep growing and to keep maturing as a person because every day we're constantly growing, we're constantly learning and feeding off of each other. So I just pray that this next decade I really stay focused and, you know, start to become more responsible and grow as a young adult. Looking back on the past decade, you know, middle school and high school, those were very formative years and, you know, very challenging, but it also taught me the importance of just growing, you know, standing up for myself and, you know, becoming a young woman in this day and time. So, yeah, those are my expectations and, you know, goals for the next upcoming decade. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you soon. Peace.